Students, hope you all are fine. Today we are going to continue exercise 10A because some students have asked me to discuss question number 31, 32, 33 and 34. So today we'll discuss that. And before I should start, I wanted to tell you that if directly you are watching my videos through Campus Care, then you will find blur image. So to avoid that, first for few minutes you watch this video through Campus Care. Later on you can subscribe, go through YouTube channel, and then you see, then the image will be clear. So please do that. If your image is not clear, for that you need to do the same, because directly through Campus Care many students are not able to see because image is not very clear. So okay, now question number 31. A shopkeeper sold two fans for rupees 1140 each. On one he gains 14%, while on the other he loses 5%. So calculate his gain or loss percent in the whole transaction. So cost price you have to find out. He has sold, so that means selling price is given. So selling price of first fan is rupees 1140. Gain is 14%. You have to calculate CP. Though I have not written formula here, but you have to write formula in your copy because space is not enough. That's why I have not written, and you have to write in your copy. But that is 100 by 100 plus gain percent into SP. So put the values and you will get the value of CP as 1000. Again, the SP of second fan is also the same. Now in the second case, loss is there. So loss of 5%. So the formula of CP will be 100 by 100 minus loss percent into SP. Put the values and calculate. So you will get 1200 rupees as CP. Now we have to find whether he is having gain or loss in the whole transaction. In the whole transaction means in purchasing and you have to check SP and CP both. So for that, do the total of selling price. Total of selling price means both of both the fans we are calculating here. So I have added these two. Selling price of first fan plus second fan, that is 2280. Then again cost price of second fan, in the cost price in for both the cases. So in the first case we got 1000, in the second case 1200. So we have to add this to get 2200 rupees. Now you have to compare both, which is greater, CP or SP. By inspection you can see that SP is greater than CP. So therefore which formula you have to apply? That is SP minus CP. So gain is equals to SP minus CP, that is equals to rupees 80. Then calculate gain percent. So formula for gain percent is profit by cost price into 100. Put the values and calculate, and gain is 3.63%. Now question number 32. Vinod sold a watch to Arun at a gain of 12%, and Arun had sold it to Manoj at a loss of 5%. If Manoj paid rupees 3990 for it, how much did Vinod pay for the watch? This is the question. Now in this question, first you have to understand if there is a chain of purchasing and selling things is there. So in that case, cost price of one will become selling price of the other, or selling price of one will become cost price of other, and vice versa. Means CP of one will become SP for other, like that. So let us try to understand. There three persons are there in the transaction. First we have to first Vinod has paid some money for watch. So that money we have assumed that it is X. Let Vinod paid money for the watch is rupees X. He has paid money for that. That means he has purchased watch for rupees X. Purchase means it will be CP, cost price. So cost price of the watch is X, and this cost price is for Vinod only, not for all. Cost price for Vinod is rupees X. Now in that case he has gained 12%. So gain is given, cost price is given. So using the formula 100 plus gain percent by 100 into CP, you have to calculate selling price for Vinod. So first step is to calculate selling price. So that is 100 plus 12 by 100 into X, because X is the CP for Vinod. So by this formula we have calculated that selling price of Vinod is 112 by 100 X. If you wish, you can reduce this also. You can simplify and then you can continue. But I have not reduced it. I have kept it like that also. So you can reduce and you can do calculation. So selling price, whatever selling amount is there for Vinod, it will become cost price for Arun, because means Vinod is selling and Arun is purchasing. So if he is purchasing, so it will become, the SP will become CP for Arun. So therefore CP of Arun will be 112 by 100 into X. Now the loss is 5%. In this case loss is 5%. So again you have to calculate selling price by using formula. By using formula you have to calculate selling price. Directly I have inserted the values, but you have to write formula in your copy as well. So 100 minus 5 by 100 into CP. CP of for Arun is this. So 112 by 100 into X. Now don't do calculation here, because let it be, because X is there, you need to simplify. So to make it easy, I have left here 0 zeros. I have not simplified. So other means later on means calculation will become easy. So now selling price for Arun is this much. Now again Arun has sold that watch to Manoj. So selling price of Vinod will be equal to cost price of Manoj. So SP for Arun is equals to CP for Manoj, that is equals to this amount I have written here. Finally, it is given in the question that Manoj has paid rupees 3,990. So that means he has paid this much and CP of Manoj is this much. So these two will be equal. इतना amount उसने दिया खरीदने के लिए, ठीक है, ये हमने कैलकुलेट किया फॉर्मूला से, और डायरेक्टली क्वेश्चन में दिया हुआ है कि उसने इतना अमाउंट पे किया. So that means now at this stage we can calculate these two values. Now we have to equate these two because both are equal, CP and the amount paid, that both are equal. So we have equated this one, and after equating X is equals to here, and both the 100 will multiply here. That means 3990 into 100 into 100 and 95 into 112 is here. Now you can do cancellation. This type of calculation becomes easy here. Do the calculation and then you will get this answer, 3,750. Ahmed buys a plot of land for rupees 4,80,000. He sells 2/5 of it, a loss of 6%. At what gain percent should he sell the remaining part of the plot to gain 10% on the whole transaction? Now we have to calculate what gain percent on the remaining part. So let us do step by step. Cost price of land is 4,80,000. So cost price of whole land is 4,80,000. Then cost price of 2/5 of land. So we will be doing 2/5 of this whole amount. So that is this much. After calculation you will be getting this much. Now after that, loss on 2/5 part of the land. So loss on 2/5 part of the land is 6% given. So we have to calculate the selling price for the loss of 6%. So the formula is 100 minus loss percent by 100 into CP of 2/5 part. So here it is written, whole values are inserted. Do the calculation and check whether you are getting 180, 480 or not. So after doing this calculation, you will be getting this as your answer. So this is only for 2/5 of the part. Now after 2/5 we will be doing for the remaining part. So remaining part is 3/5. Now we have to calculate cost price of 3/5 part of the land. So that is equals to total CP minus CP of 2/5 part of the land. So that is 2,88,000 rupees. Now in the whole transaction we need 10% gain on the whole. So on the whole it is 10%. So we will be calculating total SP by using the formula 100 plus gain percent by 100 into CP. So here is the formula and we have inserted the values to get total CP, that is 528,000. Now SP on 3/5 part of the land. Now again we have to calculate for 3/5 selling price for the remaining part of the land. So that how you will get? You have to subtract total SP minus SP of 2/5 part of the land, which is here already we have calculated. So when you will subtract, you will get this as remaining amount. So this is SP of 3/5 part of the land. Now gain on 3/5 part of land is equals to SP of 3/5 part of land minus CP of 3/5 part of the land. Due to shortage of space, I have not written whole. This is SP of 3/5 part of the land minus CP of 3/5 part of the land. Subtract these values. Here we have calculated, subtract it. Here you will get how much gain is required. Now we need to calculate gain percent, which is using the formula gain by CP into 100. So here is the gain and gain of the 3/5 part divided by CP of 3/5 part into 100. So the answer is 20.6.